So you're thinking of moving to San Francisco, California? In this video, I'm going to be showing you around the Twin Peaks neighborhood, one of the most iconic neighborhoods in the city. Known for its amazing views and being surrounded by nature, it's definitely a distinct place to live in San Francisco. Join me as we dive into the housing, lifestyle, and what makes Twin Peaks a coveted place to live. I'll be taking you around the neighborhood and showing you different price points of different homes so that you can see what might fit in your budget. And towards the end of the video, I'll be sharing a best kept secret of this neighborhood that only locals know. So stick around and we're jumping into it right now. If this is your first time on my channel and you want to know everything about living in San Francisco from a local who absolutely loves this city, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you could be the first to know about the current market in San Francisco and the surrounding Bay Area. My name is Irene Ouyang and San Francisco has always been my first love. I was born and raised here and I'm now a real estate broker in my own hometown. I genuinely enjoy being your local tour guide here in the Bay and your friend in real estate. I get calls every day from people just like you, so whether you're thinking of buying or selling in 8 days or 8 months, feel free to reach out. All of my contact information is in the description box. I'd be thrilled to help you buy, sell, or invest in San Francisco and the surrounding Bay Area. In this video, I'll be covering Twin Peaks and its surrounding neighborhoods, Clarendon Heights and Midtown Terrace. Twin Peaks is notable for several reasons, and the first one being right behind me. I would have to say that Twin Peaks has some of the best views in the entire city. The second reason is that it's located right in the heart of the city. Like, actually, the city center is known to be in Twin Peaks. And if you stay around, I'll actually show you a fun fact about the geographical center of the city. Being that it's in the heart of the city, no matter where you want to go in San Francisco, you're no more than a 4-mile drive. So it's very convenient to access different parts of the city right here from Twin Peaks. And lastly, the neighborhood is mentioned to have more kids than any other San Francisco neighborhood, making it a very family-oriented community. These characteristics make Twin Peaks an attractive option for residents who are seeking stunning views, a central location, and a family-friendly environment. The neighborhood is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts who appreciate a quieter, more residential feel while still being close to downtown. You can walk up, bike up, or drive up to Twin Peaks as there are plenty of parking options available. But definitely be careful when you're looking at this beautiful view to not leave anything in your car, as San Francisco is known notoriously for car break-ins. So Twin Peaks is called Twin Peaks because there's 2 hills here. This is the North Hill called Eureka, and then right over here is the South Hill called Noe. And actually after the pandemic, they closed off a lot of the roads to allow people to walk, bike, and just be outside more, which is really nice because usually this would all be like cars. They've closed it off to make it more safe for people who want to be outdoors and do outdoor activities. Twin Peaks itself is a great place for hiking, running, and if you're into biking huge hills, then biking, and just taking in the breathtaking panoramic views. It's the most popular view spot in the city, and I bring all of my friends here when they're visiting for the first time. And Twin Peaks is actually the second highest peak in San Francisco after Mount Davidson. One of the most iconic landmarks in the city is located right here in Twin Peaks. It's actually in between Twin Peaks and Mount Sutro in Clarendon Heights. This is Sutro Tower. It was built in 1973, and actually before Sutro Tower was built, there was really spotty TV signal because of all the hills in San Francisco. And since it was built in 1973, Sutro Tower was actually the tallest landmark in San Francisco until 2018 when the Salesforce Tower was built. In the 70s, at the time when they were building it, a lot of locals were actually opposed to Sutro Tower because they said that the aesthetic of it would, detract from the city. But now it's actually one of the most iconic landmarks, and you'll see some of the coolest fog rolling over Sutro Tower most of the days. Surprisingly, it's a really nice day here at Twin Peaks. Right here, you could see the Twin Peaks Reservoir, and just to its left is Sutro Tower. There are several iconic staircases. I know you're probably like, why are you showing me stairs? But that's just a very common thing in San Francisco, is all the hidden stairs, and I find it quite beautiful. But this one that I'm here at right now is called the Iron Alley Steps, and it connects Twin Peaks neighborhood to surrounding neighborhoods such as Eureka Valley and the Castro. The Iron Alley stairs are some of San Francisco's last wooden stairways, possibly the steepest stairway in the city, climbing about 65 feet over a 127-foot horizontal distance. And it's just amazing because it has a beautiful view while walking down the stairs. I'm now here in front of Rooftop School, which is a K-8 school in Twin Peaks. This one that I'm showing you is the Maida campus with the 5th to 8th graders, and then just 2 blocks away is the Twin Peaks campus with kindergarten through 4th grade. Transportation in Twin Peaks is a bit unique due to its elevation. There's actually only 2 Muni bus lines that run through and around Twin Peaks, I guess, which makes it feel more secluded. The 36 Teresita runs on the west side of Twin Peaks, more towards like Midtown Terrace and Forest Knolls. And then the 37 Corvette runs right here where I'm sitting at on the east side of Twin Peaks. There are many other Muni buses in the surrounding neighborhoods of Twin Peaks, and the closest Muni train station is going to be at Forest Hill Station, where the K, L, and M trains run through. While the bus and the scenic stairs are a great way to get around Twin Peaks and the different neighborhoods, it's definitely helpful to have a car when you live here just because of how steep it is and all the windy roads. Unless you're a fan of walking and biking up hills, then I definitely suggest having a car to get around Twin Peaks. This is actually what the bus stop looks like. It's just a pole with a yellow sign that says bus stop and the number. And this is on Corbett, and the bench that I was sitting on was actually in front of the kindergarten to 4th grade portion of Rooftop School. Twin Peaks is usually foggy, except for today for some reason. The neighborhood's high altitude and being close to the Pacific Ocean right there, all the fog from the Pacific Ocean rolls in, and you kind of see a divide in the weather among the peaks. So on the west side of the slope of the peaks, which is where Midtown Terrace would be and Forest Knolls would be, this side is usually typically more windy and foggy. And then on the east side of the slopes, in the neighborhoods like Castro, Noe Valley, Mission Dolores, the more sunnier and warmer neighborhoods. This microclimate is definitely something to consider when moving to Twin Peaks and its surrounding neighborhoods. You can see just how windy it is because I'm right facing the Pacific Ocean. On the other side where I took the intro, it was not this windy. Twin Peaks is known to be a sleepy neighborhood, which means it's very quiet and primarily residential. So don't expect to find a lot of restaurants or hip bars up here. When it comes to food, you'll need to venture into surrounding neighborhoods like Cole Valley, the Castro, or Noe Valley for a variety of different dining options. From cozy cafes to trendy restaurants, you'll find a bunch of different dining options just a short drive from Twin Peaks. Grocery shopping in Twin Peaks is convenient with several stores and markets just a short drive away. I'm here at Molly Stone's on Portola Drive, which is just on the south side entrance of Twin Peaks. I can show you here. This hill right there is where you'll take to go up to Twin Peaks. And then there's also the Twin Peaks gas station just right behind this truck right here. So along with Molly Stone's, there's also a Safeway at the Diamond Heights Shopping Center and a Whole Foods in Noe Valley. Whether you're looking for organic produce, gourmet ingredients, or everyday essentials, you won't have to go far to find what you need. Now let's talk about the housing market in Twin Peaks and its surrounding neighborhoods. I'll take you along to see different price ranges of homes, starting with a condo listed under $1 million, all the way to a luxurious mansion listed just under $20 million. It's possible to live in Twin Peaks for under $1 million if you're interested in condo living. This condo building behind me, 655 Corbett Avenue, recently sold a 1-bed, 1-bath, 703 square feet renovated condo with views of downtown, and it sold for just $628,000 in May of 2024. It is important to remember that when you buy a condo, there's going to be monthly HOA fees that you have to pay to the Homeowners Association. For this specific condo and the specific unit behind me, the HOA fee was $734 a month. So that's something important to factor in if you're buying a condo. Now let's take a look at the different price points for single-family homes in Twin Peaks and its surrounding neighborhoods. We'll start with 184 Marview Way in Midtown Terrace, which is just southwest of Twin Peaks. This right here is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,680 square foot home with a family room and full bath downstairs. It is currently listed at $1.395 million. Something to consider, but it's not a huge deal breaker, is that Midtown Terrace has an HOA association called Midtown Terrace Association, and the annual fee is just $19 a year. But something to know. Now we're getting into the 2 millions of the single family homes. This home on my right is 119 Skyview Way. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 1,883 square feet modern home that sold for $2.35 million in May of 2024. On my left, this yellow house is 26 Greystone Terrace. It's a 2-bed, 2.5-bath, 2,860 square foot home that has 3 levels and an elevator that runs through all 3 levels. It was sold in March of 2024 for $3 million, and it's a super unique home in this neighborhood, with a library that can be transformed into a 3rd bedroom and panoramic views of the city and the East Bay from its deck right up there. This home is one of Clarendon Heights' greatest treasures. The vision for the home was crafted by the previous owner, inspired by a lifetime of travel, exploration, and curiosity. Let's take a closer look. The detail is just amazing. Wow. I'm here in front of 150 Glenbrook Avenue in Clarendon Heights. This is a 6-bed, 6 full bath, 2 half bath, 7,440 square foot mansion, I would say. It's listed at $19,950,000. It's a 4-level home with bridge-to-bridge views from Golden Gate Bridge all the way to Bay Bridge and in between. This luxurious modern mansion was designed and built in 2018 and is currently on the market as of May 2024. Like this video if you want to see the inside of the home, and comment below if you really want to see it, and I'll try to get it done. It's literally on the top of Clarendon Heights with Sutro Tower as its backdrop and the whole city as its front view. Its front yard is the view of the city. So I included a random fun fact in my last video, so it only makes sense that I do so in this video. And my fun fact for the Twin Peaks neighborhood is that the geographic center of San Francisco is right here where I'm sitting in Twin Peaks on the 700 block of Corbett Avenue. It is right here, right here. The center is marked with this brass marker that says CCSF Geographic Center. And let me give you a closer look. Here it is, CCSF Geographic Center. So these steps here lead to the local secret, which is Tank Hill. So we're just right off of Clarendon and Twin Peaks right here. This is the secret little hill that not a lot of people know about. It honestly has the same view as Twin Peaks, but better because it's a lower altitude. It's lower and closer to the view. So I'll show you in just a bit. And it's so beautiful here. Just really feels like you're in nature, but you're actually in the middle of the city. So this is the view from Tank Hill. but you can see downtown East Bay, and then over here you could even see Golden Gate Bridge on this side. This is the hidden gem, Tank Hill, and I would say I like this view better because it's closer and you can see everything a lot more clearly, and it's also a lot less crowded than Twin Peaks. There's barely anyone here, whereas Twin Peaks there's so many tourists at all times of the day. So if you're looking for something more secluded, whoa, more secluded but still with a beautiful view, then definitely check out Tank Hill. I'm here now at Pemberton Place Steps, which connects Greystone Terrace to Via Terrace. San Francisco is full of stairways and steps, and I would say this is one of the most peaceful and beautiful ones because it's surrounded by so much nature, and it's right along some of the most beautiful homes with stunning views of the city. So definitely check this out. There's even a bench to read right here, and a water station for you and your doggies. Living in Twin Peaks offers a unique blend of nature, stunning views, and a close-knit community. That wraps up everything you need to know about the Twin Peaks neighborhood in San Francisco. Comment below which neighborhood you want to see next. And whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to reach out. All my information is in the description box below. I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move and discover which neighborhood that you want to live in San Francisco. Until next time, I hope to see you around the city.